today I wanted to talk a little bit about sprayers. The hose-in sprayers, the backpack sprayers, the manual pump sprayers, the battery power sprayers. When I started doing lawn care, one of the challenges I discovered was I didn't have the right equipment. And I actually went through quite the saga to determine what was best for me to use in my yard. I have about 6,000 square feet that I split up 3,000 each. When I started, I would only do 1,000 square feet at a time, just so I would learn how to really spray my yard, understand what 1,000 square feet really was and how the sprayer worked on that area, which meant that I reloaded or filled up 6 times whenever I treated the yard. Initially it was okay, and it was like, oh hey, this is fun, I get to spray a lot, but after some time it wears on you, and I wanted to decrease the amount of times I had to refill my tank to spray. When I started, I was using just the manual backpack sprayer, and that pumping gets to you after some time. When you have to constantly do it, 6 rounds, it wears on you. So I thought that the next logical step was to get a 4-gallon backpack sprayer, manual still, and that didn't turn out to be too good either. I am 5'1", and I'm not gonna tell you how much I weigh, but I'm a pretty small person, and a 4-gallon sprayer was quite a bit for me to handle. Just pumping that thing hurt my back, and I just got tired of it. So then came along the battery backpack sprayers. So I came across this little baby right here, the Scott's battery pack sprayer. This is a 2-gallon, and I was in heaven. I was sold, I was in love, this was it. It works great, no pumping. The only thing that I didn't tackle with that was the amount of times that I had to fill up. And it was fine. I used this mainly over the summer, or mostly over the summer. I only recently got the 3-gallon battery pack sprayer, but this thing right here is a beast. I like it. There's a Field King, I believe, that's very similar to this. This was $80 for me on Amazon, so it was a great buy. I still do have a 1-gallon Scott's, and I use that mainly for herbicides, putting those down, as well as pesticides. I actually do some spraying in my backyard, which backs up to woods. I do bifin, and I had to think about that because for the longest time I was calling it biffin, and people were telling me it was wrong. So I spray bifin, IT, once a month in the back, so that the family can, enjoy the back there without being eaten by mosquitoes, and it works really well. And I really like this cone that's on the 1-gallon manual sprayer, especially when I'm doing herbicides, because I can kind of zoom in on exactly what I want to kill. So those work great for me. These little puppies here, that's a whole different story, especially this thing right here, this little Christmas gnome is what it looks like. Oh man, I struggled with this thing. This is number 8. This is the last ortho sprayer that I will purchase, and this is number 8 right here. And I couldn't get those things to work right for me. So I got so frustrated, like really frustrated, like this frustrated, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So I went and I tried this Chameleon, which in my opinion, this works better than that. Especially with the microgreen, which is what a lot of people tend to have problems with. I had problems with it. Didn't have any problems with it when I was using this. So this thing right here is great. I love the little quick connect that's on it. I recommend this one. Obviously try it for yourself. You may get this thing to work. If you do, more power to you. I bow to you. This right here, I got a 2-pack on Amazon, and I think due to user error, I just never got it to work right for me. I kept them because eventually I might pull them out and try to figure it out, but right now I don't need to. So that leads me to the sprayer that I ended up buying, which I hope is gonna save me a lot of time. I started off breaking my lawn up into 1,000 square feet, but I got better. I know my lawn now. So now I spray 3,000 square feet at a time. And to do that, this little puppy right here is perfect. It's the Petra 3-gallon battery powered sprayer. I only have to fill it up twice, and that's great. And I still use this thing for the microgreen, but for the other biostem, I fill this thing up twice, get the front and the back and the side, and I'm done. So 2 fills and I'm done. I like the sprayer a lot. The only thing I didn't like about it is that I couldn't use my little solo tip here to put my T-Jet tip in it. But luckily they have a tip that's similar to the T-Jet one. And I do like it. I'm not, you know, pro as far as like spray patterns and all of that, but I think this does a good job. And in order to test it, what I did was I put a little bit of the blue dye in there the first time I used it to spray to make sure I was getting things evenly. So I really like it, and it saved me a lot of time. It took me all season to get here, but this is the answer for me. I use the 3-gallon Petra sprayer for the biostem, and I use the Chameleon to put down my microgreen. Works good for me. You'll find your own combination of things to use. Hopefully you don't go through the pains that I did getting there, but once you get there, the equipment makes all the difference. Having the right equipment makes the job fun and makes it easy. So I hope that my information will help you out a little bit. If you have any questions or any advice, any suggestions, I'm open to all of that. Feel free to drop me a note in the comments, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, hope you have a good day.